I reached 10k subscribers yesterday unexpectedly quickly after 2 of my videos went massively viral, at least for the standards of my channel. An amazing milestone which I thank you all for. I discussed what to do for a 10k special since I had nothing planned yet, and the Discord decided that a making of video would be fun. This will be a quick video showing my process for making content from beginning to end. Let's dive in. There are essentially 4 stages to my video making process. There is planning, script writing, preparation, and the actual creation of the video. As may be clear by its size, I have started considering planning as the single most important of these stages. My goal is to release a new alternate history video every single week, and I used to barely scrape by, finishing the video on the day of release more often than not, essentially putting me in a constant state of anxiety about whether or not I would be able to finish the video in time. But now I've started to seriously prepare my schedule to streamline the process. Here is my current schedule, which is open to changes. I knew that previous image was hard to read, but I am currently 6 weeks ahead in script writing and 4 weeks ahead in video creation. I even have a video in reserve and plan to make 2 more videos for this reserve, so even if I start to fall behind again in schedule, I don't ever have to worry. I could literally do nothing and videos would still release until the 25th of February. And this is why I made the planning stage so large here. It's, in my opinion, the key aspect in managing a content creator's mental health. It may sound like whining, but seeing a video underperform, wrestling with the algorithm, seeing unfair criticism or even insults in the comments, etc. do all add up to YouTube being quite a stress-prone profession. And planning ahead helps me alleviate at least some of this stress. Another massive benefit to prioritizing this planning stage is that it gives me the ease of mind to create extra videos on top of the weekly alt hist vids. And I have now started releasing 2 videos a week recently, as well as an extra short a week, which I wouldn't be able to do without strict planning. The actual ideas for my videos come from 4 main places. The first are my own interests and ideas, obviously. The second is the Patreon, where patrons often suggest topics. The third is the Discord, where I am quite active in talking with the viewers, link in the description. And finally, there are the ideas that come from the viewers. I have this massive Excel file filled with like 650 ideas for alternate history, ensuring that even if I took an idea from this list every single week, I could keep the channel going for 12 years. After the topic of a video has been decided, I start the script writing process. This is the most fun part of the video and what I am best at as well. If I know a lot about a topic, I can write a script in about 2 hours. But if I need to do a lot of research, this can obviously extend a lot longer. For example, I am currently writing a script about the Taiping Rebellion, which I don't know too much about. So, as a part of the research process, I devour Wikipedia pages, watch educational YouTube videos, read and watch other alternate histories about the subject and more, to collect information about the time period and where I want my alternate history to go. I find that especially online forums are interesting for information, because that's where a lot of back and forth discussion happens, meaning you usually get a lot of information from a lot of different perspectives at the same time. When I feel like my information is sufficient, I don't really have a set process for writing the script. I usually just start writing and let my imagination flow wild. I don't make prior key notes or anything, I just let it flow and hope that it comes out alright. Once my script is done, the preparation stage starts. And this is by far the worst of the stages. It's where I take my written script and plan the visuals to it. The way I do this obviously changes from video to video, but in recent months I have gotten quite attached to using maps as my primary form of storytelling. I have spent hours creating this map of modern day Europe, from which I have started to work back in history to ensure that I have maps for the most important years in history to start my alternate histories from. I am quite happy about my current Europe maps, as well as my modern day world map, and the other continents are currently in the works. So in this preparation stage, I essentially go through the entire script again, giving me the chance to do final rewrites, fix mistakes and plan my visuals. I mark portions of the text by adding a number between brackets, and I make or find an image that fits that piece of text and give it the same number, collecting all the different images in one map until finally I have the entire script planned out. This is by far the longest part of the video making process and the most boring one as well. Although, since I've switched my videos to mainly map based instead of mainly image based, this part of the process has gotten more fun since I do really enjoy making maps. In my extra videos, I have also started using these extra images with my bad art style to add some flair to my videos as well. The program I used for making all of my images is Paint.net, a free program which is essentially Microsoft Paint but better, and which I would greatly recommend to anyone. Once the entire script is finished and planned out, we enter the final stage of the video making process, which is recording the audio and actually making the video. I use Audacity to record my audio, another amazing free to use program. The best part about Audacity is how easy it is to edit the audio once it is recorded. Audacity has automated functions which allow me to cut out all background audio, standardize my volume to ensure there are as few strange volume changes as possible, and cutting down the length of silences in the video to prevent awkward pauses. Recording the audio usually takes around 1.5 to 2 times the length of the videos you see, but thanks to Audacity, editing the audio takes like 30 seconds. It's amazing. Once that's done, I usually add in some background music, although this is a part of the video making process I am admittedly not very good at, especially since copyright and royalty makes this quite a complicated process. When the audio is done, we start to assemble the video in another amazing free-to-use program, DaVinci Resolve. We have the entire video planned out, so it's a simple matter of putting the script and the video editor next to each other, and while listening back to the audio, add the images where I planned them to in the script. This is pretty much always the shortest part of the video making process, with the most time-consuming aspect being creating moving images like this one. To conclude, and this is usually a part of the preparation stage, we need to create a thumbnail. These thumbnails always start with my black bar with text and orange background, and ever since October of last year, they usually include these country outlines with eyes that have since become a staple of my channel. And this entire process takes maybe around 10 hours to complete on average, although it varies greatly with the length of the video, as shorter videos obviously take way less time to create, and the amount of visual changes I make also impacts the time spent massively. I have a video planned where I have 150 images in the preparation stage, so obviously this one took a lot longer in the preparation stage, while this viewer scenario about the Soviet victory in the Cold War took me literally like 10 hours just to refine the script itself, as the raw script I got sent in was too long and didn't really fit YouTube video format. For this specific video, I spent like 45 minutes writing the script, 1 hour and 15 minutes on preparing the visuals, and at the time of recording I estimate it will take me around 30 minutes to actually complete the video afterwards. But that's it for this video. I once again thank you all so much for your support to allow me to reach this amazing 10,000 subscriber milestone, and I hope you enjoyed this dive into my way of content creation. If you're somehow a new viewer watching this, welcome. Consider leaving a like and a comment to help me against the algorithm, and subscribe for at least one alternate history video every single week. A special thanks to these patrons who help me dedicate more time and effort to the channel. Consider supporting me there to get around 2 weeks of early access to videos. Again, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.